Sup everyone, welcome to another episode of Outer Space Reviews. Today we're doing something that we don't normally do very often, and that's a review. But what are we reviewing? Oh, I think that's going to give it away, so better look forward to today's episode now. Outer Space Review. So, as you saw from the start, I've got a brace on. Now, it's not Power Rangers, definitely not. It is from Kamen Rider. We'll be reviewing from Kamen Rider Drive today, but before we do, we have a special guest that we have to introduce. Doing today's review with us is Belt-san. So Belt-san was from Kamen Rider Drive. He's the one who invented the Tridoron before he got turned into, let's just say, a robot. Let's keep it at that. We'll get the review started, but we'll pop him over here. Without further ado, we are going to review Tridoron. Whoa, I know, it's a big thing. So yes, we will be reviewing this car. Now, along with that, we'll also be reviewing Kamen Rider Drive. To go with it, let's get this review started. Let's put it in top gear. So we'll start with the Tridoron before we bring out Drive, because this one's a hassle. So, this came out in 2015 for 25,300 yen. That's with tax. That is a lot. It was premium Bandai because no one's going to go to the store and grab it. Most rider machines for the main riders are always premium Bandai. Oh, look at that. Wowie zowie. Instead of the usual piece of paper, it's got a proper little booklet for the what to do with it. So if we just open up, so it says, oh, it's triple-sided. Fold out 3-page. It's a 3-page fold out. There we go. I worked out the word. So it shows what you got, how to set it up, and then on the other side, reversible, what you can do with all the other little piddly parts. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Where we're going, we don't need instruction booklets. So what do we got here? These are attachments for the wheels, so you can add some of the, what are they called? Shift tires, so you can add some of the shift tires onto it. I know it's a weird word. This one's for the regular tire for Drive, so if you want to take it off and make it look like he's summoning his base type speed tire onto him, just goes whoop, so you make it fly. This is for this Tamashi base, which has the emblem of Drive on it, and then some pieces for the miniature Belt-san that we got that goes with Drive, so we can attach it to the dashboard. And it comes with special driving hands, and then also it comes with a special little base so you can pivot the car on its side, so you can make it look like it's firing off the tires. Yeah, pretty crazy. And then here we go, there it is in all its majesty. Now mine was B condition when I bought it. I didn't get it for the full 25,000 because I was going to display it for that price. I got mine in the range of like from 12 to 15,000. Oh, look at that. It's got a good weight to it. Look at that, it's so shiny. It is a thing of beauty. Now with this one, the tail bar and the front lights, they do light up. All you need is just flick it onto its side like so, carefully. Just over here, so you need a screwdriver. So Phillips or a flathead will work. So go to my toolkit from Daiso. Sponsor me, Daiso. So we already got batteries located in there. These ones I believe I put in previously, or I don't believe they'll come with it because that's not very good to transport a toy with batteries. So a lot of DX items don't come with batteries, so I believe, yeah. Disclaimer, please take batteries out of your toys if you plan to store them for a while. My Climax phone from Kamen Rider Den-O is a bit wrecked because I did that with them, so take them out if you're going to store them. But yeah, that's pretty cool for what it is. And yeah, you can see the engine in the back. So it's based on the Honda 92 NSX. But yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it, Belt-san? With this item, the doors are openable. If I can open it just carefully. Actually, what we'll do is we'll just take the lid off to make it easier. So a lot of the complaints is that when you're doing anything, this back window always comes off, but it looks like nothing wants to come out at the moment. Yeah, open something, open, there we go. We'll just open this door to get this piece off. Yeah, once you do that, this one just decides to fly out. It's one of the issues, but at the same time, it's just a back window for the engine, and you still got this clear piece for the rear view. So yeah, doors are openable, steering wheel is movable, so you can change gears, you can pull up the parking brake. It's pretty cool. They got pedals in there if you can see them. You can pop it into some display cubicles from IKEA, but you cannot put it into a DTOF. But luckily, they've planned for that. So you take off this part, open the doors again, and you can remove the driver's side. And you can display it as is. So you can be like, doo, 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 doo. Now you're probably thinking, can I wind down the window so I can have my figures going, hey baby? You can, just easily pop them out. Easily pop them out. I saw it in a review like that, and you just clip it back in with the pieces there. So anyway, this is where you'd connect the belt sign from the Kamen Rider Drive Figuarts. Pop it in there. So if you want to do it in human form driving. On the other side, you can't exactly do it, but this is where the shift cars would go if you just want to casually place them there, but you can't because the way they're only made to be placed on the side belt of the Figuarts, not onto the car. They didn't plan for that, which is silly. So it is made for Figuarts. So you can put like a body chan or a body kun in passenger seat or in the driver's seat. The only thing is there's no seat belts in this car. Remember kids, always wear your seatbelt when in the car. To have it like, meh. See, otherwise they jig around. Wear your seatbelt. So like, oh, drive, Sam, this is just so lovely. The back window of pain. It's always popping off that everyone talks about. We'll just leave it like that. So yeah, this is an amazing vehicle. I have seen it in real life. 2019, January 1st. So we went to the Ishinomaki Museum in Ishinomaki, way up in past Sendai, and we saw it there. It was amazing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Kind of didn't know it was going to be there. Wasn't sure if it would be out. Like I had read that it'd been there previously, but they'd taken away some of the other bikes that they had on display. But then it's like, boom, Tridoron's still there. And I was like, whoa. So I got to see it in real life. Now's the time we're going to bring out Kamen Rider Drive so he can get into his car. Right belt son. Here we have the Drive Figuarts. When it initially came out, it came with the booklet to be like, please buy the Tridoron. It looks amazing. You should do it. Do it, do it, do it. That's what it would look like, and there it is in all its glory. But yeah, they're trying to make it look like it's very playable, but it is an adult figure line, so it's mainly for collecting purposes. With Drive, the Figuart comes with 4 sets of hands, along with his 2 fists. So with the Drive Type Wild, that's where he got special hands to hold his sword. And then with Drive Type Technique, it came with gun holding hands. One thing with the Tridoron set is because this is so rounded, if you put him into the car right now, he won't be able to fit in. So they've brought a special tire for him. But yeah, you can see how glossy, how nice and shiny, like a brand new car he is. So you can see from the figure that he's definitely painted a nice gloss, while the car, as from you've previously seen, it's more like a red plastic. It's kind of a shiny plastic, but it's not painted on to make it look like mwah. So that's one thing they could have done, especially at that price. Now let's change his back tire without all these pieces go flying everywhere. Next minute, pieces fly everywhere. So this flat little tire piece here goes onto the back so that he can fit into the car with no problems. There is some problems by the looks of it. There we go. So now he's got a flat back. So he would fit nicely into the car. Now let's get him into the car. So you take off his punching fists and pop on his racing hands. He's like, ooh, let me just put on my driving gloves. Ooh. Remember to be very careful with Figuarts. They are not $20 toys. They are $60 toys now. There we go. He's like, vroom, vroom, I'm driving. Vroom, vroom, vroom. He is the chosen one. So you can make him like, get the parking brake. Be like, mad driftos. So for this one, we'll just make him hold like he's changing gears. There we go. We'll go to a close-up now. Now that Drive's in the car, it can look as such. So it looks really cool. The top is just a bit elevated, so you can actually fit the Figuart's head in there because he's got the little spoiler on the back of his head. So it looks cool. So he can take his girl driving on the beach. But yeah, so we'll continue with the review. All the wheel tone. With the wheels, as we saw, the emblems can be removed and replaced in our kit with another piece, which is for the attachment of other wheels from the set. So we've got the generic base wheel here. You just pop it on as such, like that. Yeah, so you can get any of the wheels, as I said, the tires, and everything goes flying. Ah, doesn't want to come out. Please come out. Please. Ugh. So with these, you go full tire mode. There we go. So we got a midnight shadow tire. look like that on the vehicle. Does it move? It does. It moves with the tire. Oh, wow. Spend all the money. And yes, you can put one here, 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 and then on the other sides too. So you can put up to 6. Are there 6? No. 4 to 5 max. You can also take this panel off. That's where the tires come from. This is where tires come from. That's how a tire is born. Ta-da! Now it's in attack mode. Meow. Now, of course, the one important thing is the lights. And also in the back. Ooh. That's pretty cool, isn't it, Beltsan? Stop getting angry at me. Come on, I'm sorry. Now, also, as stated before, there are little pieces for the belt. You can change the faces on the Drive figure arts. You can have different expressions. How to display the vehicle much easier is with this. Take out the Drive, and you get the base connected as such to right here, and ta-da. You can display it just like that. I spent $300, and that's the only way I can display it? Yes. What do I do with the rest of the car? Throw it away. Now we've removed Drive from the driver's seat, and this part we've taken pieces off from him. From the set you can get the little belts on and attach it to the vehicle. Oh dear. You take off this piece and replace it with the belts on. For this shot we've given him the happy face. For the people that don't want to display Drive as in his henshin form, you can use body coons, pop it like that, get him in the car, watch me struggle for another 20 minutes. So you can have belts on inside the car with you, smiling with your passengers while they drive along the sunset beach with the lights on going meow, 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 meow. It's a really cool figurine to play with. I enjoy it. I'm happy that I bought it, especially for a cheaper price. It is hard to get now, so I'm glad I got it when I did. Pros, it is 1 to 12 scale. It is pretty much a replica of the real life vehicle. The lights, backlights, it's amazing. There are no other rider machines in the series that light up, so none of the bikes light up, nothing like that. All the little pieces, extra pieces that it comes with, tire attachment, the replacement tire so you can fit in the car, all the faces of Beltasan to go with the little belt, the replacement emblems for the tires, and then you can change it from attack mode to normal driving mode with the flick piece. And of course, if you can't fit the space, you got the emblem to display it on so you can make it rotate, which is cool. It is hyper detailed, just the way that it was designed. Even as I said, it's got the engine in the back, which is amazing to look at. Even underneath, it's all detailed really great. Also the tires are detailed also, and it's cool that they all move. And it's great that says it's 1 to 12 scale. You can fit any figure arts or Figma or whatever have you. And also because of this raised roof, you can put in your drives with the helmets, and also you can fit in Gaim. So you can, a lot of people have put Gaim in as of the Mega Max movie crossover where they get in and turns into the Tridoron turns into like a Back to the Future flicked up wheel thing. That you cannot do in this car, which is sort of a con, but it was only for one movie, so it doesn't matter. Cons, does not fit into a generic display. You need a big, wide case or something or other for it, then you got to get specially glassed. You need an enclosed display because it can get really hard to dust because of all its little parts. So even in here, it's got some dust there. Oh, I can't get it off. Expensive. It is very expensive. So as I said, originally priced for over 25,000 yen. And looking for it now, it may, the last time I checked, because I bought it, so I don't need to look, it was going for between, as I said, the 12 to 15s. It's not metal. It's not made out, there's no metal parts or a metal body to it. It is just a plastic that's been lightly painted, just ever so lightly to give it a little bit of gloss, or otherwise the plastic itself is a gloss plastic. And also the back window of death, you do anything and it just pops off like that. Great display piece if you can afford it. Make precious. Final piece of trivia. Did you know that Roma Takeuchi's actor for Kamen Rider Drive was in the Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie as the random Pokemon trainer, because he is the Japanese dub's voice of Justice Smith's character. Think about it. That's why if you look up any photos of the Japanese premiere of Detective Pikachu, there's a random Japanese guy standing with the English cast and Ryan Reynolds. That's Drive. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. I had fun playing with my figurines again. Woo! Don't know when we'll be doing any box openings, so we're probably going to be doing a whole bunch of reviews. So look forward to that. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, tweet, Can't say so remember to follow us on Instagram,
Blue Sky,
and the Facebook. We'll catch you next time. Bye.